everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. Today is going to be a haul. I have spent 1 week in New York City, the last week actually, or just the week before, and I was totally in love with New York. I had been in New York a few years ago, a few years ago, one or twice. But this time I really stayed there for the whole week. I was with my family and we enjoyed it. We've been so many places, wonderful. So yes, I have to say I'm in love with the United States, and I absolutely really enjoyed my stay in New York. And while walking there, I cannot tell you how much I've been walking through the city. We also took the subway, but we walked a lot. We took an tremendous amount of pictures, and I fell on 2 stores. And hopefully this day I was alone, because I know that I was the only one interested, but I fell. The first store I saw was Blick, Blick Art Materials. It was not called Blick, but Blick Art, and I think it's the same. And this one was quite small. I know that there is a bigger one downtown, but I went into the small one, and I have purchased some things. And I also went to Michael's that was just next to it. And oh my gosh, I wish we had a Michael's in France, because I thought I was a little kid of 4 years old, not knowing where to start, wanting to buy everything. But I was, when you travel, you have a certain weight in your luggage. You can't bring back everything. And unfortunately, I couldn't buy the whole store. But I didn't have the money either. But I just want to share a few things with you. So the first thing I bought that was at Blick Art Materials was the piñata. Because in France, I don't know why, it costs a fortune, and you hardly ever find any. So I maybe should have bought the second one, but I just had one. I bought the piñata colors because these piñatas are so incredible. If you do, and if you follow my channel, that I do a lot of resin artwork and especially jewelries, the piñatas are fantastic. You can use re-inkers for this, any kind or any brand, but the piñatas of Jacquard are so bright, are so vivid. You just need a little tiny drop of these colors. They will last. If you just buy them for your resin, they will last you very, very long. So I bought the whole set, and there's two other things I bought. I found there was not all the colors, but I've bought the extender. It's alcohol ink, they say, but I think there's something a little special in here, because when I try to blend these colors or extend them, it's an extender. It means that sometimes you have no more alcohol in it, and you need to put more alcohol, really to empty completely the bottle, because you don't want any ink to be in there, because you don't want to waste. The extender make it work really well, better than just alcohol ink. So I bought that one. And also there was this only color, maybe there was another one, but it was like purple, and I don't use purple that much. But I bought a big bottle of yellow, because yellow is a color that I know that I'm going to use a lot just by itself, or because I can blend it with red and make orange, or I can blend it with some green and blue to make a lighter green. So I thought that I needed to buy this big bottle. So just in order to give you some prices, and I also bought at Blick Art this liquid watercolor. They have a whole range of liquid watercolor, and this is usually what I use when I make my own spray paint. Now I use a little bit more acrylic, because it's not easy to find, again, liquid color like this in these bottles. It's very concentrated, so you don't need much. But I put a little bit into some empty spray containers, a little bit of paint, and the rest of it with water. And since it's already liquid watercolor, it mixes very well. It doesn't clog your spray bottles, so that's good. And this one, this is the only color I bought, because it's a bit heavy, and that's a 80-ounce bottle, so you have a really a lot in here. But this one is metallic pearl, so if you want to give a little, not only metallic, but I like the shimmer of this paint. It looks white, but when you mix it with red, or when you mix it with blue, it's going to give you this little shimmer inside, this little pearl effect that is absolutely beautiful. So I would consider going to Blick Art because I'm not sure, but I think it's the only place where you can find these liquid watercolors. And again, they come in a whole range of colors and they're not that expensive. So this one, and I think all the colors, the other colors are the same price, are $5.19 for 8 ounces, not 80, 8 ounces. And again, it's pretty much concentrated, so you don't need to put a lot. You just put maybe a little bit like this in a big bottle like that, and then the rest of it of water. Depends how concentrated you want to have your color, if you want to have it really dark or not. But it's a great, great, great product. So $5.19 for this one. For the extender, that was more expensive, but it's a big bottle again. It's 4 ounces. This one was $10.99 for this one. And for this one, it was, let me see, I'm not sure. I think it was $12.59 because there's only 4 products in here. And the more expensive was the Pinata Color, $28.99 exactly. So yeah, that's what I bought there. And I was really happy because $28, you might find it somewhere cheaper, but in France it's at least, when you can find it, $10 or $20 more. So why buying something, you know, more expensive when you can find it there? Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is what I bought at Michael's. And I don't have the prices right now. I thought I had capped it, but I don't have it. But if you have a Michael's, well, you're so lucky. You don't even know. I have bought Distress Oxides. I didn't have any Distress Oxides until now, but now I have them, yes. And there were only 9 colors. And actually, I only bought 8. Why? Because when you buy one, and it's still ongoing, this promotion is still ongoing, so take a look if you can. The second one is 50% off. So I think the first one was around $6, so it makes the second piece $3, so you have 2 for $9. And I thought it was a good price. Again, it's cheaper than in France. So I decided to buy only 8 colors. These are the colors that I took. Crackled Pistachio, Wild Violet, not Wild, Wilted Violet, Worn Lipstick, Broken China, I love that one, Peel Paint, Fossilized Amber, Fired Brick, and Vintage Photo. No other colors, maybe just one, but it was very close to the blue, I think, so I Crackled Pistachio, I love it as well. So I bought these 8, and actually the price was not bad at all. So I was really happy, and I made in French a tutorial how to use them. Not a tutorial, but more like a review. I like to compare oxides to regular distress inks. If you want me to make a video on that, you just ask me. That's really for beginners that have never tried oxides before. But honestly, I think that I prefer oxides better than the regular distress inks because they're more opaque, they're more vivid, and something brand new, you can use them on colored paper. It can be black, brown, blue, any color, which you can't use with your regular inks on colored paper because they don't show up, and on black they completely disappear. So if you want me to make a little review on that, I will do it. No problem. Okay, now let's start showing you what I have bought at Michael's. And again, I went completely nuts over there. Maybe I'm going to take that one off because there's a little bit of glare here. So I like to make soaps, and I love to make, I haven't really started making soaps a lot, but I'm sure I'm going to love it. So I will do soon. But I also make a lot of candles, especially around Christmas. And I wanted to try, I wasn't sure they were good or not. I couldn't have time to go on my telephone and see any reviews on that. But I have decided to buy these 2 flavors. Fragrance oil. This one is cinnamon and this one is orange, and I think they're good because you can match these 2, especially for Christmas. And also, honestly, I love cinnamon scent, and you can mix these 2 very well into candles, and they're good also for soap. So that's nice to have one item that can be used for different things, different crafts. So I bought these 2. They were not that expensive. I have bought these, I can remember, were $3.99. There's 1 ounce of glitter. They have a whole range of colors, but I still have a lot of glitter, but I really wanted to have this one. So let me come a little closer to see, make you see how they look like. It's a dark blue. I'm probably gonna see this on my when I look at it on my camera. It looks lighter, but it's a darker blue, and it's a metallic, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And again, for my resin, I think I'm gonna use them as a background, and it's gonna be absolutely great. They're so sparkly. They have wonderful glitter of all kinds. And actually, I was looking for glass glitter. I have seen somewhere on a video somebody talking about glass glitter. It's like glass shards without the cut, you know, looks like glass shards, but they didn't have any. So I thought, okay, well, never mind. Maybe if I go there another time around Christmas. And what else? Oh, yeah, I have bought 6000 because, again, here it's much more expensive. So I bought 3 of these. These are the 2 flounces, and I bought 3 because that's a wonderful glue, and you can't find it so easily in France. Again, why? I don't know. But it's a super glue. It sticks everything to everything, even metal on metal, glass on glass, and this is usually the kind of thing I try first, and it sticks everything to everything. But when it's on there, you can't take it away, which is good. But what I really enjoyed was all these beads. I'm going to show you right now. They are, at least the green tags, are 70% off. So it makes the beads like $2, around $2. Maybe I'll have some price tags on here. I'm going to see if I have any. And I'm just going to show you all the things I have bought. 70% off. And it's still ongoing. So if you have a Michael's next to your place, give it a ride there, because really it's gorgeous. And I was, again, going crazy speaking to ladies that were just like me, not knowing what to buy. So let me come a little closer and show you. Oh, I need to come much closer because these are very small. So it comes on a strand like this. And again, the green tag's 70% off. Look at these beads. They're square. As you can see, they are so sparkly. The color changes. It's very metallic. And I still don't really know what I'm going to do with them. But when I saw them, I thought, oh, I need to get them. I need to get them. Look at that. In a jewelry piece, just like this already. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Look at that. I'm just in love. You tell me what you prefer in all the beads I'm going to show you, but there's going to be a lot. So then I took these. I like the long. They're not glass. They're plastic. They're acrylic, but they're great. And what I like about acrylic is that it's really lightweight compared to glass, and it doesn't break that easily. Very nice color, very shiny as well. I like these greens, and it could match with them. This one, look at that, so shiny. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't flake off. You've got some kind of, it looks like glitter that is glued to it, but it's not. And it's very lightweight, and it has a kind of round, flat look to it. Really nice. And it could go with any color, because you've got all these colors. You've got green, you've got blue, you've got pink, you've got some purple in there. So beautiful. I hope the camera will be able to catch these. So now, let me put this apart. I have this one. It's not, it's translucent, but it's not completely white. It has, again, a lot of color to it. It looks more like amber, or a little bit on the pink side, but really nice. Again, these are squares. I like square beads because there are many facets on them, so they reflect light. Again, very shiny. Just look at this. So nice, just simple as this on your wrist, making maybe some earrings with leftovers. In the same kind of category, but another color, I've bought these. So in here, you've got some squares and round, a little bit flat beads. Again, very shiny. It's acrylic, I think. Am I saying that right? Is it acrylic? It's written in French. It is, oh, it's green glass. Actually, sorry, this is glass. What about these? Let me tell you. This is, oh, okay, this was glass. Okay. I thought it was acrylic. So this was glass. This was glass, people. And this one, what does it say? It's glass too, but I think it's so lightweight, I couldn't tell. So maybe that's why of the sparkle. So this one has a more bluish tint to it with a little bit of pink and green inside. And again, it reflects the light so well. Love that. Okay, more to come. Again, let me see. This one is glass also. These are in a more amber yellow color, which matches everything I have here, like the green, for example, would be perfect. Or even with this one. Why not? Maybe too purpley. I'll find something else. Oh, with these. With this, it could match also very nicely. You know, mix the shapes together. So that one. The same kind of this one, but another color. I have this one. Again, brownish, amber, champagne kind of color. Yeah, champagne is the right word for it. Very glittery, very lightweight. They're not saying anything about what it is made of, but very lightweight. I would guess it's plastic. I've got these. I would think now it's glass again. Yes, glass. So they're white, but with a AB look to it, which means that it reflects all kinds of colors. Not sure the camera will be able to pick it up, but there's blue. I can see it has some kind of metallic sheen to it sometimes. Very sparkly. I love what is sparkly and glittery, and oh my goodness, I was so crazy when I saw this. Again, but these are bigger beads and different shapes in here. Well, 2 different shapes. It's glass again. Yes, glass. Amber, a bit like these. Okay, beautiful. I imagine this in between. Why not having some kind of tone on tone? Or you can add a little bit of green. These colors matches perfectly. Look at this. A nice, I don't know yet, but oh my goodness. Okay, another one coming up. This one. It's a little bit like this one, but actually I took 2. Oh, okay. I thought they were different, but now I can see I took twice the same. So that means I really loved it so much. But yeah, is it the same code bar? Yeah, it is. So it's the same. Okay, so I got 2 of these. Anyway, I'll make more out of it. I have bought this bracelet. It was completely finished. Look at that. The bracelet is done. And it was under $2. Done. So I thought I could wear it, or I could offer, because I bought 2, offer one to, I don't know, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming soon. Why not offering one for Mother's Day? Really nice. Go and see Michael's. I'm not paid by Michael's, by the way. Okay, it's just me. I have found, that was, I think, $1. This twine cord. I don't have this kind of twine cord, so I thought it was nice to use. Probably I will use this more for Christmas. But I thought, hey, it's there. I'm going to use it. More beads. More beads. Look at these. They come in 2 strands. Smaller, but great. They look pretty much have the same color as this one here, which I do like pretty much. I should put a color in between. However, I'm going to put my piece of jewelry to make it pop out. So something I would say darker in between. I don't know yet. I have also a lot of beads home, so I'm sure I'll find out something to match. It's just that this one is much bigger. And here you have only little squares. Okay, look at how bright and how they reflect the light. Lovely. Okay, now I have this one, and I bought 2. Oh no, I bought 1 of this. So these are little hearts. Again, these are translucent, mainly white, but they reflect, as you can see, every time they reflect a different color. Depending on which angle you look at them, you're going to have more yellowish, and then you have some pink. And on this one, it's on the side, you only have white. But look at that. and now you have blue. And if I put it on another color, it's going to change color again, which I love. I love that. And I have bought another one that is in pink. So this one, I'm not sure you're going to be able to really see the difference right now, but this one is more white and this one has more a pinkish look to it every time. It's different. I guess you can see here, you can see the white. I can see mostly white in some of them depending on how you look at them, and this one has more a pinkish flare to it with a little bit of yellow. You can see the tints. So it's in real life there is a difference. Okay, what else? Let me see. A bit more, but now they're not. Oh yes, these. One of my favorite because I love pearls. Look at these. Again, 70% off. It was around $2.19 a piece, something like that. So wonderful. Look at all these beads. And they're quite big. These pearls are beautiful. And they're perfect. I mean, the colors are quite nice. It's maybe not a very summery colors. There's no bright yellow or red or orange, but it's still very nice. And I'm sure I'm going to come up with something great. I'm probably going to think about something for Mother's Day as well. And because I had the beads, I wanted to have some chains. So I bought a few things. So they were not all 70% off. They don't have the green tag, but I mean, their choice was endless. So I bought different chains here. So they're not finished. You just need to cut them wherever you need, at the length you need. They're 70 inches long, which is not bad at all. It's a shame that there's not the price there, but it was around, I think, between $3 and $5, depending on the width and the size of the chain. So I bought these two that are about the same, but in different sizes. And I've bought this one too. This one is a finished necklace, okay? But I thought that even though the length might not be exactly what I'm looking for, because they have no big description, I thought I could still, if I lack a little bit of a chain one here, because of the price, I can still trim it down and replace the end caps everywhere I need. So depending on what you have, if there's a good price on something, you can turn it into something different. But yeah, I wanted to have some change, and I think the quality, I hope so, the quality will be good. You tell me if you have already bought some chains like this at Michael's, is the quality okay? That would be nice to know. This is another finished necklace. I just thought that it was nice, just plain like this. They're quite small. This one is small, but I think it'll be nice. I love the look of it. I bought this one. It's the only one I bought in silver color. Again, it's a bit smaller than this one, actually. So you can see that. It's a bit smaller. That's nice. And just to give you the size, do I have the size? It's 30 inches long. But again, you can easily trim here and make it smaller if you wanted to. Very easy. And last but not least, I have these two others. I love this one. It's flat. It's really nice just to put like this around your neck. I hope the gold color is not going to tarnish too quickly. Nobody there was able to really answer me. This one is 30 inches long, so it's the same length. And this one has a bigger, it's much bigger here. How do you call these? The jump rings, I would call them jump rings, here are much bigger. But I really, really like the look of it. And it's a finished necklace as well. And that was about $2. So this is it for today. I really wanted to share this with you because, again, if you have a Michael's, go and take a look. They always have good prices. That's what one of the customers told me. Right now, on the green tags, 70% off. others also have maybe 30 or 40% off on other colored beads, other colored tags. Give it a look. Tell me what you think. And again, if you have bought these chains at Michael's, tell me if they tend to tarnish very quickly or not. So I will be able to share this with other people. So we're completely transparent and we share everything we can. So there you go. If you like this video, please give me some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also share on social medias, on Pinterest, WhatsApp, and so much more. Thank you so much. Take care and see you soon.